What is the Pentateuch? This is another What Is video. Hey folks, everything new under the sun. We're going to talk briefly about it. You can see on the slide there some quick details about what the Pentateuch is. But the Pentateuch simply means 5 books, i.e. penta for 5. In Greek, the Pentateuch, which the Jews call the Torah, includes the book of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. These contain some of the oldest and most famous stories in the Bible, including those of Adam and Eve, Jacob and his brothers, and Moses, as well as some of the oldest codes of law known, including the Ten Commandments. It's also one of the sections of books that the Jews themselves hold up as part of their scriptures and their Bible. Now, while there are some verses in the Pentateuch that apparently appear to have been added by someone later than Moses, for example, Deuteronomy 34, 5, and 8, which describes the death and burial of Moses, most, if not all, scholars attribute the majority of these books to Moses, even if Joshua or someone else actually wrote the original manuscripts. The teaching and the revelation can be traced from God through Moses. No matter who actually wrote the words that make up the books of the Pentateuch, the author of those words was God through his prophet Moses, and the inspiration of these 5 books of the Bible is still true. One of the most important evidences of Moses being the author of the Pentateuch is that Jesus himself refers to this section of the Old Testament as the law of Moses. The word Pentateuch comes from a combination of the Greek word penta, meaning 5, or tukos, which can be translated scroll, so 5 scrolls. Therefore, it simply refers to the 5 scrolls that make up the first 3 divisions of the Jewish canon. The name Pentateuch can be traced at least as far back as AD 200, when Tertullian referred to the first 5 books of the Bible by that name, also known as the Torah, which is a Hebrew word meaning law. These 5 books of the Bible are Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. So what is the Pentateuch?